Today is 26 March. I'm at university right now, but I have 2-3 hours free, and this is extremely convenient for me because in the next 2-3 hours I'm just gonna work, and I have this, we call it silence box. I don't know, but it's so silent here. I don't really hear anyone outside this box, and it's really convenient for me, so I'm just gonna work. Then I'll have a class and then I'm going to gym. So let's start doing it.
I can hear your voice. I can hear your voice.
Such a beautiful day, even though it's not so warm, it's not so cold at the same time. Just so lovely. Alright guys, so I just ate. It was rice with some chicken. Nothing serious, just trying to cut and keep low caloric deficit. I stated a few days ago something on X, which I'm gonna say it right now. Working is the goal. Working as hard as we can. Learn as hard as we can. Making 10k a month, just a milestone. 100k a month, a million a month, 10 million a month, just a milestone. Working is the goal. I didn't get to any of these milestones yet. I'm still on the road of getting them, but this is extremely true. I even saw it online at one of Alex Omo's videos.
It's just work. Not so that you can. It's just work. And it's like, well, what do you mean? It means like working is the goal. Like working as hard as you can and learning how hard you can work and how well you can work and how right you can make things and how well you can do them. Like pushing that, expanding my capacity to work, not so that I can, like expanding my capacity to work so that I can work more.
Because indeed working is the goal. Now let me give you an example. You try to cut weight. You were 85 kilos, for example. Now we want to get to 75, you try to cut 10 kilos as you have a lot of fat and you want to build muscles, or perhaps you have muscles already, you just want to get lean. Now you're trying to quit 10 kilos of fat, which is, I'll be honest, a lot, but let's say this is your goal in the next 6 months or 4 months. First month, second, third, fourth, fifth, you're doing it really great. But it's not really what you want to have. It's not really the goal you thought you're gonna have in the next months. So in 3 months from now, you only got rid of 3 kilograms of fat instead of 4 or 5. 6 months passes and your goal was a 6 months goal. You only lost 8 kilos of fat instead of 10. Now tell me, are you gonna be sad about it? Will you think that you lost and you didn't gain nothing out of it? Of course not, because you literally lost 8 kilos of fat and you maintained all your muscles. This is not bad, this is actually really good. Now this is the same with money. The same with other things such as subscribers, followers, people are saying, or trying to get as much engagement as possible, or whatever goal you have. It's not about the number, the arbitrary number you're having at the end of a goal. It's about the whole path you're trying to take it. A few months ago, I had only one goal, to achieve that number of making money, but I really wanted. Now, fast forward 7 months later, 8 months later, I haven't achieved that number that I really wanted, but I achieved something different. I still achieved one number, so there is still something that I've done correctly. I can say that I lost, or I can say that I didn't progress, I didn't get more efficient, I didn't learn, I didn't become a person I really wanted to be, or even if I was a person that I wanted to be, I didn't become more out of myself. I did it all at once because I followed a simple path, and I realized over time that it's not actually about the arbitrage number you're trying to achieve or by any goals you're having, it's just doing the work. Now, Alex Hormozy also said that, he said, what if you get $1 billion?
Goals to achieve goals, you set new goalposts just so that you can have the trial. And so like, someone's like, what happens when you hit $1 billion? I was like, I'll make it 10. And when I hit 10, I'll hit 100. It doesn't matter because I'll die and I'll give it all away anyways. It's irrelevant. But it's just like I wanna be better.
Don't really focus on making more money when you're trying to provide something in this society. When I realized in the past months that I don't really focus on making money, as I'm trying just to solve a problem, and that problem is beneficial, and solving that issue, that problem for that specific person is worth more than any money on the planet. What I wanted to do is find that problem, that issue that someone has and try to solve it. This will give you more and a vivid plan on how to set your goals instead of just trying to set yourself some unrealistic goals. Now, unrealistic goals. This is something also interesting because Grant Cardone, I read this book 4 years ago. It is called the 10x rule. It's about setting your goals 10x from what you have right now. So if my goal is to achieve $100 a month, I have to set it 10 times, meaning that I have to set it for $1,000 a month. Only that here it's a little bit different. If you want to achieve $100 but you set your goal to make 1,000, this doesn't mean it's unrealistic. This means that you have to work 10 times more for achieving 1,000. You don't know if you're gonna achieve it 100 or you're gonna achieve 500 or 1,000. You know that you're gonna put 10x more work in what you're doing, more discipline, more productivity, more efficiency in what you believe is gonna bring you astonishing results and marvelous success in your life. However, when you put 10x in what you're doing, it's always working out. No matter how hard you're trying, it will work out. Doing 10x. Instead of working 3 times a week in a gym, you're working 7 times a week. Instead of calculating your macros only 2 days a week, you're calculating it 7 days a week, and so on. With business, is the same. Instead of working only 4 or 5 disciplined, focused hours, where you're fully focused on what you're doing, you're working 8 hours. You're working 10 hours a day. And the outcome is much bigger than the initial goal you set yourself.
Let's face it, average means less than extraordinary. And I would expect that you want something 10 times what the average person ever gets in their life.
I think that this is extremely important for someone to realize it, but you need to put the work in and not the numbers you want to get out of it. You just have to put the work in and the numbers will come back to you. The numbers are just some consequences of the action you're doing. So if I want to look astonishing good, I just know that working out and eating healthy in over time will give me the body I want to have. If I want to be successful financially, I know that putting this amount of work into doing that will give me the outcome I want to have. That's how simple it is. Actually, it's not simple, but you have to work for it. But that's actually how simple it is to realize how to set your goals. Thank you for watching. I would really appreciate you to hit the subscribe button and also to like this video. Leave a pleasant comment if you don't mind. I wouldn't mind if you want to leave me a pleasant comment. I wouldn't mind it at all. Yeah. I'll see you as soon as possible.